One of the biggest reasons why people struggle with presence is because their mind is too active. You basically have two modes. One is in the morning before your mind chatter is fully activated and before you are triggered. This is where you have some clear space and it is much easier to practice presence. Most people don't even know this exists because they feed their mind chatter the first thing in the morning. And the second mode is when your mind chatter is already activated and you're triggered. Once your mind chatter is activated, it is much harder to practice presence. So that's why you might practice presence and in the span of 2-3 seconds, you lose presence and your thought streams just possess you. That's because your mind chatter has already fully activated. So the key is to practice presence before your mind chatter activates. Most people don't even know this exists because they don't practice presence first thing in the morning. If your mind is loud the first thing in the morning, then you need to start practicing presence in the morning. And in a short span of time, your morning mind chatter will reduce and you will notice this clear space more and more. And the more you do this, the more this clear space starts to become prolonged. And eventually you'll get to the point where you're experiencing this clear space and it's easy to be present all day. Now on your journey to presence, you're going to fall into an active mind chatter all the time in the beginning. So here are some advice to what you should do when that happens. Just know that it's going to be a little bit difficult because the negative momentum is already active and you're going to lose focus a lot. So the first option is just to chill out. Just know that you're going to struggle with your thoughts and emotions today because the momentum has already won. It has already activated. And you can just wait till tomorrow morning to have a fresh start and be more present and prolong that space before your mind chatter activates. The second option is to accept that you're going to suffer today and you're going to struggle with your thoughts today. But you can at least try to prolong this space. So let's say you try to be present for 2 seconds and then your mind takes over. Try to prolong that into 4, 5, 6 seconds before your mind takes over. So if you can only be present for 2 seconds, try to lengthen that interval into 6 seconds. Even just increasing the time of presence slightly will help reduce a lot of the momentum and energy. So at that point, it becomes a game of reducing and not about completely transmuting because you're already triggered. So just make some progress, make a dent, and set yourself up for success tomorrow because you'll be dealing with less energy. So either option is fine. You can choose to just chill out for today and try again tomorrow, or you can try to prolong your presence a little bit and set yourself up even better for tomorrow. So at the end of the day, you should prioritize being present before the mind chatter is fully active. But when it is fully active, there are things that you can do about it. And last thing is, when you first start practicing presence, don't expect anything crazy to happen. It's not gonna feel like some crazy enlightenment. Just practice this consistently and you will see results day by day by day. Don't focus on being perfect. Just focus on making progress and being consistent. You're going to have days that you're gonna struggle and have bad days, and this is where people give up. If you stay consistent even through the bad days, even through the days where your mind chatter is strong, then you're going to have success. People are often asking me if they are practicing presence correctly. And I just tell them, as long as you are attempting to practice presence and committing to practicing presence as much as possible all day, you're going to be doing it right. Because the alternative is you just struggling with your thoughts versus now you're putting that attention into the present moment and taking it away from being possessed by the energetic mind more and more. And just by trying to be present, you're going to make progress. But it does take an aggressive commitment. If you would like my help with being present, check out the link in the description.